Ah, man. What a night for the boys in orange and blue as they disappoint once again on the road. It's something about this West Coast road trip that just hasn't gone our way. And also, man, it's just looking like nasty work anytime we match up with a 500 and above team on the road. We had a good quarter, better than last night, but not enough. And to be fair, offense was not a problem this game. It was the defensive end. The Warriors play it the exact way Mike Brown wants us to play. Paint touches, spray threes. Every time the Warriors took a corner three, I thought it was going to go in. Steph Curry, he just annihilated us, man, in the second half. Jimmy Butler in that mid post, unstoppable. While OG and Bridges tried to do a little something on the offensive end, once again, it was not enough. Deuce McBride, nice game from the offensive standpoint. I thought he did a good job in the first half against Steph Curry. But it just didn't work out as the Knicks lose another one on the road. And we will talk about it again on tonight's post-game call-up show. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest, and you know the vibes. Tell a friend, we are live, even though it is late. I wasn't gonna miss this show, win or lose. We may have a special guest calling in. He said that he may be asleep at the time I want him to call in. We'll see how that works out. This is a post-game call-up show, 646-995-8389. I'm going to get to the calls in a second. I just want to take some time and share a couple of things with y'all. First off, salute to us for reaching the 1,800 sub mark. That is one of our milestones. The next milestone is 2,000, but we're on the road to 10,000 subs. So share the word. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Now is the time. Of course, Linktree is always king, especially if you want to do another call back. But tonight, we'll see how it goes. Tough game. I'm going to give you a stat off the top of the head. And that is record when trailing or winning coming into the second quarter. We're 12-4. Let that sink in. Let me get to my first caller. This should be an interesting one. Let's see if he's still available. But keep them coming, 646-995-8389. And let me know how you feeling. Hello, JJ. Yo. Once again, back at it.
Once again, what's good, brother?
Oh, man, not these Knicks. Another poor showing on the road. It really is tough because it looked like we had a shot for a moment. But what do you think about this game tonight?
Yeah. You sound distant.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change it right now.
Got you.
I should be better.
There
but
you
yeah,
go.
What do you think about this game tonight?
Yeah, man. I don't even know where to start. Like, it's frustrating. Like last night we lost because of offense. And then tonight the offense is great. We lose because of defense. That's just a sign of a bad team or a team that's playing badly. Like it's if it's not one thing, it's the other. And without Brunson, you figure the defense would be better. I know the Warriors have great players, but you're starting Deuce, you're starting Bridges, you're starting OG, right? You started Wingstop, supposedly Wingstop.
Yep.
And these guys can't stop a nosebleed. So
wow.
I don't know. Aren't these guys defenders or what? Or am I missing it? Or I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know right now, man. Like it's not good. It's just not good. You know.
Sad stuff, man.
And I gotta get on. I gotta. All right. So the Draymond thing, the antics.
Yes.
He could have seriously injured Cat. That's very, very, very dirty, very dangerous what he did to his leg from behind. That's crazy work. But the Knicks, this is what frustrates you. They're so soft. Nobody steps to him. A guy almost broke your player's leg on an extremely dirty play. No one steps to him. They're all hugging him. Mike Brown's hugging him during the game. Hart's
Mm-hmm.
laughing with him after the game. Like, what do you think that does for chemistry when Cat sees this? I almost respect Cat that he walked off the court after the game, didn't shake no one's hand.
No, he
I
did.
look,
He gave somebody a dap. I
oh,
saw
did
it.
he? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he
I must
did.
have missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Probably not Draymond. He
No, not
probably didn't
Draymond. No,
dabble
no.
Draymond.
Not most of the
Yeah.
players. Like he walked in an angle to avoid them, but he
Hmm.
might have seen
Right.
somebody he was cool with and just dapped
Yeah.
him, and then
Yeah.
he kept him. I'm not
Right.
saying he stood there and he was,
Right.
fraternizing,
Right.
but he
Right.
did dap somebody up. He did.
But don't you think this is a bad look? Like this is an issue? Like everyone's hugging him, kissing him when he's trying to take out your second
Yeah.
best player.
Yeah, that's wild.
The
It's wild.
antics, yelling at the Knicks bench. I think he was saying, "See, I told y'all he's a baby," and this and that. When he blew the two layups at the end of the game, Cat, Draymond's, doing, saying, screaming, whatever at Cat. Like someone's got to step to him. Like, come on, man. This is where the softness comes in. There's no identity, man.
Mm.
Bunch of little punks, man. You're letting this guy punk.
Mm.
You're letting this guy
We
punk
going
your
there
second
tonight.
best player. You're letting this guy punk your second best player. After what happened last year with his comments, and no, we just don't have that player. We just have a bunch of great guys, nice guys, sweet guys. But you know what I'm saying?
Is that
It's
is that how
just,
you win a championship, JJ? With a bunch of sweet guys?
man, no. Unfortunately, no.
No, right?
Maybe you want these guys to date your daughter or something, but
Right.
if someone steps to her, then what?
Oh my God.
He's gonna be running
Yeah.
away. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, just this team is just way too nice, way too soft. Someone has to step to Draymond. You just have to, even
Yeah.
if you don't want to, you have to. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Nah, you're right. You
It's
you're
tough,
100%
man.
right.
It's
Tough
just
night in the
frustrating.
office.
That can't help chemistry, though. What do you think Cat is thinking when he sees all this? Everyone's hugging him, laughing with him, and he just tried to take me out on the court.
That's weird.
You know what I'm saying?
And I felt like this was another Jalen Brunson moment because he was there and he had this sad look on his face. Don't say nothing to none of them. Just walk by them.
Right. You're the
But
captain, ain't you?
the captain, he don't got the pull like that. Remember, I did a video. Jay, I'm not sure if you saw it, Unfiltered Thought, but Jalen Brunson holds no weight. He
Mm,
holds no weight. The superstar that holds no weight. If you didn't see it, go
mm.
check it out in the
I'm
Unfiltered
gonna
Thought
have
section.
to.
But
I'm gonna have to. I got you.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's sad. It's sad, man.
It's
I'm
frustrating.
watching this game and the
Hmm.
corner threes, JJ,
Oh man.
man. But I'll let you get your final thought, my brother. I'm sorry we had to keep you up for this, man. I
No, man,
really
I'm a
am.
diehard Knicks fan.
Of
I don't
course.
miss a game. Yeah. My
Hmm.
final thought is just what I've been saying, man. The team is just soft. I'm just gonna say it again. The team's just soft. Nobody steps to Draymond. He's punking their second best player all game, being dirty out there. But let's hug him. Let's kiss him after the game. Maybe we'll buy him a drink after the game. You know,
Yeah,
nah.
I feel
This
you
team,
did.
this team just ain't it. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? What do you think would have happened if he did that to Cat? Tried to injure him if Devo was still on the team, or Hartenstein, even a Randall. Say what you want about Randall. This
Mm,
team's just, yeah, man. It's way too weak.
way
Way
too
too
weak, right?
nice. Way too weak. Way too nice. Appreciate you, my
Man,
brother.
I appreciate you, JJ. So
Appreciate it, man.
I I see we got my man in the chat. He's I'm just warning y'all, I made, I try to get the opposing team on the show. I'm gonna get my man in. I see him in the chat. I'm calling you now. we need to talk. What's
Yo,
going on, brother?
look, man, the last caller, stop crying, okay? Draymond
Uh
wasn't
oh.
trying to hurt him. He was just trying to stop him.
Did we lose him? Hold on. Am I still on? I don't hear him. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try it again. Hold drop. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, we still on live though. Hold on. That's him calling back. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, yeah. So you saying that he didn't try to hurt. By the way, this is Big Dog Talk Sports. He's a
Don't talk,
Warriors fan.
man.
So
The
yeah,
one and only.
we
The one and only.
so you said he didn't try to hurt Towns.
No, man, he
That's
just
what you
trying
was
to
last
keep
time.
him in the easy basket, bro. That's all, bro. Like, y'all act like he did a Ken Shamrock ankle lock or something on him. Like, he just tried to stop him getting the basket. Draymond's got a reputation, so that's why they made a flagrant, whatever they call it. It wasn't even that serious, bro.
But I'm gonna say this: you gotta understand, Knicks fans. We remember when Mitchell Robinson got tripped and messed his ankle up. So that's the concern. You know, we seen our players get taken out on plays like that. And you know, it's a dangerous play, whether he meant to hurt him or not. It is a dangerous play, though. Come on, Big Dog. You gotta admit that. You
Telling
take out
B grabbed
somebody's.
his leg.
Yeah, when Embiid grabbed Mitchell Robinson's leg,
Yeah, see,
and
Draymond didn't do all that. He just pretty much hit him. Like, he wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying, put him in a figure four and nothing like that.
I guess we could agree to disagree. So I got a question. Why doesn't that Melton kid get more time? Is it because Moody is nice?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, we got a lot of great, not going to say great, but we got a lot of solid perimeter players, man, so it's hard to get playing time. So I think I can remove Jonathan Kuminga, you know. We might be moving Milton Wood, I don't know.
So could we get Milton? We'll give you Pacome Dadier straight up for Milton. You with that? Are you with that?
And you throw Josh Hart in there, we got a deal.
Hell, come on, dog. You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
You throw Josh Hart in there, we got a deal, bro.
How do you feel seeing Draymond Green and Towns get into a little back and forth, and then at the end of the game, the Knicks players is hugging on Draymond? How you feel about that?
Look, man, we in this era where men are soft now, bro. We just not.
Okay.
It is what it is, bro. On and off the court, bro. They cry complaining all the time. They paint their fingernails. We just in that era, bro. The pants tight. We just in that era, bro.
Right. So I'm saying, like, they were arguing. Forget the trip. I'm not talking about the trip. I'm talking about they were arguing, right? They were going back and forth by the benches. Like a minute left in the game, not in the first half. And now we all dapping up like we homeboys. Like, I don't know, man. That's just,
Yeah, you know, they're gonna hang out and eat pizza afterwards and all that.
yeah, like, yo, take me to the hottest spots out. Like, nah, dog. Nah, come on. We gotta stop that, man. And then what did I tell you in the first quarter when we was up big? What did you what did I you said something what I said. What was that?
Yeah, you pretty much said, you know what I'm saying, you ain't, you know, you wasn't gonna get out your body with it, man. It's still the first quarter, you're gonna be humble with it.
I'm humble because the Warriors always do this. They always do this. They start out slow, we come out, boom, and then next thing you know, something happens. Brunson get hurt. Something gonna happen at the end. If Steph Curry start making threes, something is gonna happen. And I felt it in my bones. Yep.
Man, it's time to move on from Kuminga, you know what I'm saying? It's been real. It's time for us to move on from Kuminga and help improve the team so they can make our way to the finals and play Detroit.
Y'all need a real center. Like, trying to think of an example. Why don't y'all get? Nah, y'all can't get AD.
No, hell no.
No, you can't. You couldn't get him anyway. You don't have the shot.
I don't. The only way I think AD if he take league minimum. We know that ain't happening.
Nah, hell no. Hell no.
No way AD.
Because Quentin Post, he's all right, but you know he's not that guy. Not to be the five. Not to be the five that y'all need for a real postie. He's good off the bench, but yeah, y'all need a real five.
We don't need as much as most superstars, but we got Steph Curry. We don't need as much as most superstars. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I agree with that because at any moment, like he could be 1 for 15. That game is close going down the fourth. Oh boy. All of a sudden, he hits 4 threes in a row, and you just scratching your head like, what the hell is this? Yeah, I've seen Steph do that many a times, man. Why are y'all so good defensively? Like, I know you got Draymond and Jimmy, but outside of those two, you don't got a shot blocking big man like that. I mean, Horford used to be all right defensively. I guess he's solid inside, but what makes the Golden State Warriors so good defensively?
Like, even though we undersized compared to, every team in the league, is about the hustle, man. It's about the hustle. It's about it's about trying, man. It's about effort.
Right.
And even last year, one of the best teams defensively in the NBA, and one of the best rebounders, if I'm not mistaken, with an undersized team, with a 6'6" center in Draymond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think we was one of the top rebounding teams in the league. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I know.
Hold on, let me see. I got my scouting report right. I know y'all three. When it comes to threes, I see that. I see you scoring 115, but you only give up 113. I'll go into research mode. I don't remember the rebounds, but it may be good. But I don't remember.
I might be wrong.
Yeah, it don't matter. I mean, as long as you get the win, who gives a damn? The Thunder ain't the greatest rebounding team. So, but yeah, this game, I'm not gonna lie, big dog. I was the most humble for this game, and I told everybody I thought we would go 6-1 on this stretch, and we wind up going, losing 2 games, losing to Sacramento, then losing to Phoenix, and now losing to y'all. Like, so this was kind of a rude awakening for a fan like me. I thought that we were better than this. But I figured the Warriors would be tough, so maybe 5-2. But man, I mean, this West Coast trip has been brutal for these Knicks, man.
And you gotta think the Warriors been playing well, man. We won 10 of our last 14 games, so we starting to pick it up a little bit. And then y'all didn't have Jalen Brunson on the court neither, to be fair.
Yeah, but I don't make excuses. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn who we have, who we don't got. I don't care about none of that. You got to win. We got enough talent to win. And honestly, you know what they say, right, big dog? They say Jalen Brunson's defense is the problem. He didn't play tonight. We had our best point guard defender, Deuce McBride, starting, and we still was getting buckets. It's just the defense was a problem. So what's going on defensively? That's what we got to figure out. You can say what you want about Brunson being out, and yeah, that's cool, that's cute, but I'm not giving them no brownie points for that. Huh?
And then Mitch Robinson was out.
Yeah, I don't care about that. By the way, y'all are 21st in rebound. Yeah, I figured that, because if you was really good rebounds, I would have had to trust. I got my scouting report right here. Listen, what about last season? Oh, last season? Okay, I'm not sure. Well, I do see -4%. So yeah, but y'all getting it done.
Yeah, maybe it was the defense last year.
And y'all playing it, and y'all playing faster. Yeah, 18th in pace. So y'all doing your thing, man. Y'all doing your thing. So, what is it you would like the Knicks fans to know, or what is it you got to tell Knicks fans? You know what? How do you see the Knicks? Because I'm curious. I always ask the opposing fans, how do you see the Knicks from the outside looking in?
Oh man. Well, first let me just say y'all can't play tears. So let's get that out of the way, like I was doing last year. I mean, it's still early, man. The season really kick off after All-Star break. All the trades are done.
Right.
Right.
Is there a trade you think we should make?
Oh, excuse me. Trying to think. I don't think y'all should have to make a major trade. I don't know, maybe somebody to help on defense, I guess, especially with Mitch Robinson always being hurt.
I want Jaren Jackson. I ain't gonna lie to you, big dog. That's who I want.
Well, y'all be super terrible at rebounding.
Nah. We still will have Mitch, Josh Hart, and Towns. Yeah, I'm willing to trade. I'm willing to trade one of my other guys for him. Yeah.
You willing to pay all that money for Jaren Jackson?
Yo, man, he's a great defender. He can stretch the floor. I guarantee tonight wouldn't have happened with him out there because he would have put a body on Jimmy. And Draymond. I don't know, man. I feel like Towns was good on the glass. Towns definitely was good on the glass, but it's like he just was hesitant to go at Draymond, man. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like Draymond was just making him like second guess himself. Like, put that dude in the back. He only 6'6", you 7 feet. Like, I don't understand it.
I just looked it up. So we was tied for fifth for rebounding last year. And I knew it was like near the top.
Oh yeah, I seen it. Yeah, because this year y'all -4, so that's a huge drop. So yeah, you probably was top 5. I didn't go to last year yet.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, see, it's hard to analyze team and everybody ain't playing, man. Everybody, people start player hurt.
Yeah.
Your best defense player hurt. Maybe you need to make, I say, one play. You don't need a big splash trade. Just make a good trade to help on defense. You don't need nothing crazy.
Right. But we were playing bad with our star player there, so that's why I don't care about the excuse, because we still lost 4 games in a row. He was there. We got some issues that we need to turn around, because you see how the season could flip. Like, yeah, you start out number 2, you end up number 9 and number 8, just like that. So yeah, we got to tighten it up, man. And another thing too about us is against 500 and 500 and above opponents on the road. That's what really makes us a bad road team. We are 1-11. 1-11 against 500 and above teams on the road. So it's like Golden State, Phoenix, we getting cooked. Gotta fix that. You can't blame Thibodeau.
I'm letting it slide. I heard his slandering Thibodeau like it was his fault. The players wasn't executing. Like it was his fault. Carl Anthony Towns refused to play defense on the pick and roll. And Jalen Brunson, it was just Thibodeau getting blamed for everything, bro. Y'all deserve to lose.
Damn, yo, you gonna go that hard, man? Damn. But they said the players wasn't really rocking with him, But hey, man, sometimes I do feel like the grass isn't greener on the other side. I will say that. Like, sometimes you think, oh man, let's get rid of this guy, get somebody else in, and they could mess your whole team. I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen with Mike Brown, but we seen it happen. We seen it happen. And examples of it going both ways. But clearly, I would say up to this point, last year's team had a better record than this year's team. I'm not saying that they're better because there's only 1 or 2 games, but still, it's like, last year's team was just on a higher trajectory at this point in the year.
Look, y'all talking all soft. Thibodeau making them play too many minutes. Bro, they make millions of dollars to play some damn basketball. And y'all crying that they got to play 40 minutes. Always run them to the ground, bro. They playing basketball, bro. That's what they get paid to do. Like,
yeah, I get why the players were complaining, but I thought players wanted to play. I like to play, but for some reason,
bro, you going to work, bro. 2 days in a row. What do you do? Oh man, 5 road games in 2 weeks. Okay, so what? Carry your ass on the court. Like, what you
listen, man, I would love to be in the league, yo. You know what I mean? I do whatever. How many road trips we got? I do whatever, But yeah, they were saying the players didn't want to play for him, and he lost the locker room. So, unfortunately, he had to go. As far as like, and this is something that I disagree with a lot of people on. I felt like Tibbs could have did the job. It's just that the players didn't want to play for him. So once you lose the locker room, you gotta go. But ability wise in coaching, I thought Tibbs was a competent coach. We've been a top 3 offense before under Tibbs, top 5 offense under Tibbs before. So, it's not like we're seeing something that we hadn't seen before, to be honest. We're still a number 4 offense right now. I mean, we were a number 3 offense before the All-Star break last year. So, I don't know.
What the Knicks better every year on the team though? Like every year they improve.
Yeah. Technically, yeah. Except for that 2022, but we give them a pass for that because that was the Kemba Walker year. That was his. What could Tibbs do with that? But besides that year, they've been better every year going forward.
And the Knicks fans are still crying and acting like B words.
Hey, whoa, whoa, slow it down. You're on a Knicks show. You my man's in them.
Look, man, I'm gonna speak the same. I said the same thing for the Warriors. I said the same thing about the 49ers a few times this past couple years. I said the same thing, bro. It's like, what do y'all want, bro? Like the team ain't winning 50 years, bro.
That's what we want. We want the championship, man.
I get it. Just like the 49ers, we had one since '94. But these people acting like we used to winning every year. Oh man, he ain't get it done in 2 years. He got to go. Like, bro, you serious? You wasn't even born the last time you see your team win. Like, to see your team host the championship, you got to get Fat Joe's first album or something at the 49ers. Like, that's when we won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Tupac was just starting to get hot. Like the night before, it was Thug Life album.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Tupac before Death Row.
Yeah, Tupac before he went to prison. And we acted like we win every 3 years or something. Like, relax, bro. Let the coach cook. Same thing with the Knicks. Knicks ain't won since the 70s. People had the butterfly shirts open with the afros and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they won every other year or something. Like, bro, relax, bro.
Nah. Well, listen, we have high standards because our manager told us that their focus is a championship focus. So because of that, we see championship. And it's unfortunate because and it's not just with us; it's with the league. Like, there's so much pressure for you to do well that it may take an extra year, or it may take, but you don't got that time. If you don't deliver in that instance or that moment or that, timeline of expectation, you out of there. Ain't too many Mike Tomlins out there, man. Ain't too many.
Real expectations too. That's my thing. It's like, we're in this era now where if you don't win as soon as you step on the court, you trash, you gotta go. It's like, bruh, building a team takes years.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jordan didn't win a championship his second year. It took years of him, the team getting better, and Michael Jordan improving as a player and a leader. Like, it took years, it took 7 years for him to finally win his first ring.
But you see, you bringing up talent that we never had. This is what I keep telling people too. We never get Shaq. We never get Jordan, right? So because of that, that's part of the reason why we don't win. We don't get those first teamers. The last time we had it was Ewing, but unfortunately, Ewing wasn't as good as Hakeem. He wasn't on the level as MJ, and we just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe I shouldn't use an individual player as the thing, but my point was the Bulls. Like, it took them. They got Jordan to be the guy to lead them there, and it took 7 years to finally get that first ring. That's what I was pretty much trying to say. Not Jordan himself, but what the Bulls are trying to do. It took 7 years,
right,
to finally get. That's what I'm saying. Like, it takes time, but we're in this era now. If you don't win in 2 years, then you just ain't doing, like, bro. Like, calm down.
But another thing with us too, they're counting the last couple of years with this team, so they're not looking at this as this is year 1. They're looking at it as this is year 3. So that's another thing you got to consider. They got a 5-year plan, and this is year 3. So I don't know, man.
I don't think Tibbs should have been fired, man. I think the Knicks did him wrong, and
we can't say they did him wrong when he had problems with people in the organization and the players.
The players, that's not being so. Like, you get
that's the era we in.
It's a soft ass error.
Okay.
That's
I'm
what
not
I'm
going.
saying.
Yeah, I can't debate that. But you know, it's just the era we in. You got to modify your coaching, and sometimes you know these old school guys stick with the old school, but that's why they're not getting the results. You got to be able to change that to fit what we're doing now.
I have a question. When the Knicks hired Tom Thibodeau, they knew he was old school when they hired him, right?
Yeah.
So why he got to change? If you knew I was old school when we did this deal, why I got to change?
Because we got better players.
Well, they players, and they supposed to be coachable, right? A player's supposed to be coachable.
Quote unquote better player, but yeah, better players.
A player is supposed to be coachable, right? Because that's the case with the point of the coach.
That's true. But you know, this is and another thing too, they said that, you know, and I'm a little worried about this as a Knicks fan. They say Tiz wasn't collaborative enough. Like, for example, before every game, Mike Brown shares his lineup with Dolan. And I don't know if that's common. That could be a common thing in the league. I don't know. But it's weird to me because I feel like a coach should be able to coach. You build the team, I coach the team. You know?
Yeah, like that's what you pay me to do. You pay me to coach. Like, let me coach.
Yeah. So I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned about that part, man. But Big Dog, I appreciate you. I'll let you get your final words. Let the people know where they can find you, what you got going on. You're not just a Warriors channel, so you know, let the people know.
Yeah, man, it's Big Dog Talk Sports. It's talk with a W. I'm approaching 2,000 subs, man. I got like 700 subs out of nowhere last week. With everybody that subscribed, man. I talk basketball, I talk football, I do a little boxing. I might even throw some WWE around WrestleMania time here and there. But I talk sports, man. San Francisco 49ers, we win in the Super Bowl this year. We're going to win this Saturday. And shout out to the Warriors for getting the job done tonight. Knicks fans, y'all send the turns up back on Tom Thibodeau, and I stand on that.
Oh, man. All right, brother. They're not going to be too happy with the last part, but all right, yeah, definitely go check him out. Like, he's not just a Warriors guy. He's not a Knicks hater. He actually used to be a Knicks fan, too. But, yeah, but salute, man. I appreciate you for calling up. I know it's late.
Yeah,
I definitely holler back at you. Oh, and I'm getting ready to do an NBA show Saturday mornings. Oh, well, I'm trying to do the first one this Saturday morning, and then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do from there. But yeah, I'm gonna do an NBA show.
Oh, that sounds dope.
Yeah. Yep. So I keep you posted, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna lay down. Everybody, y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe. I'm out.
All right. All right. Peace. I appreciate you. So that was my man, Big Dog Talk Sports. You know, I wanna have more good conversations with the opposing teams. So that's why I brought him on. Because, you know, I just want to give an alternate perspective sometimes. He's not a troll, you know, he's not one of those guys. I know him for a while now. And you know, just to get an ultimate perspective. But I'm gonna get back to some of these other calls. I'm gonna take a brief moment to check out these messages.
Real question. Do you actually know basketball or do you just watch it? Because most fans watch games and talk, but they're not breaking anything down. No tracking, no documentation, no real analysis, just reactions and baseless opinions. 82 Nights changes that though. Over 200 pages to analyze what you're watching, track rotations, break down patterns, highlight players, take actual notes. That's how you go from someone who watches to someone who knows. That's how your basketball IQ levels up. Link in chat, hardcover or soft, stop guessing, start documenting today.
All right, definitely go get yours. 82 Nights, the official basketball intelligence system. It's how I stay sharp. It's how I keep track with everything Knicks. And you can get your copy now. Hit that link in the Linktree, Linktree/The Objective Fan. You could do everything, anything. Listen, everything that I promote on this channel is in the Linktree. So that's why I keep pushing it hard, because people ask me all the time, where can I find your stuff? I got This Week Inside the Knicks. I got the Objective Knicks Fan.com. I got all these websites. Just get a Linktree. So that's why I'm pushing it so hard, man. Big time salute to Big Dog Talk Sports. I did miss a couple of calls. I know he didn't have much time, so that's why I didn't go to the call. Let me see if this brother still wants to jump on the line. 646-995-8389. And I'm gonna move through the calls fast. I was just letting Big Dog get it out because he was like a special guest tonight. Let's see if he picks up. If not, hello, brother. Icewood, how's it going, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
How's it going? Yes, I can hear you, brother.
Yeah,
What's going on?
I went and laid back down, man, because you was talking to homeboy for so long. I figured this must be a mistake. It wasn't a live show, so I was just like, man.
Oh, you did? No. It's definitely live. I just had, he's a Warriors fan that I know who has a channel. I invited him up to talk about the game.
Yeah,
That's
I
all.
got you. I thought this was a Nick channel, though. Bro. I hear you.
No, it's a Nick channel, but listen, I'm here for the smoke, man. I want to talk to anybody, Nick fans, whoever, But what's going on? What was your thoughts on the game?
You guys had some crazy takes on that this last conversation that y'all had.
Okay.
First, I remember telling you a little while ago, I think the first time I talked to you, that I hate Karl Anthony Towns.
You did.
And you was kind of like, ooh, wow. But that was a hot take. There's a reason that I hate Karl Anthony Towns, and the Sacramento game and this game and the Suns game, it shows you why I hate Karl Anthony Towns. He's horrible. He's terrible for a guy his size.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some people will hear that and go, come on, the dude's an all-star, stuff like that. And I get it. But his attitude, the way that he goes about, it's just terrible. That Sacramento game, listen, I want that dude traded so bad, right? It's not even funny how bad I want Karl Anthony Towns traded. Now, all these people talking about Giannis and, we don't need Giannis. All right, okay, fine. One thing that I do know about Giannis, he's going to play. He's going to play every game, every play. He's not going to be taking plays off and all that stuff like that. Karl Anthony Towns is just, oh, God, I hate that guy. But anyway, what's this Jaren Jackson thing? Like, you want Jaren? What's so special about Jaren Jackson?
Well, the reason why I want Jaren Jackson is because I feel like we need more size. We're getting put into situations where OG Anunoby's asked to guard bigger guys, and it's not that he can't do it. I think that OG should be a small forward, and Jaren Jackson is the power forward we need defensively. Now, the only thing he doesn't do is rebound, but OG Anunoby doesn't rebound as well.
Yeah, he doesn't rebound. He doesn't post up. He's a stretch four to the highest. He's a stretch four. Like, he's not giving you. He's not physical at all.
Jackson?
Jaren Jackson is not physical at all. He's a stretch four. He's comfortable shooting. He's comfortable shooting from the outside. That's hence he's such a poor rebounder. He's nowhere near the basket.
Okay.
There was a game earlier this year, like sometime I think in November or something. Golden State was playing Memphis.
Yeah.
And something happened with Draymond Green, and Jaren Jackson was saying something to the refs. And Draymond Green, you could see it. You couldn't hear it, but you could see what he was saying. He told Jaren Jackson to shut the fuck up 4 times in front of the referee. And Jaren Jackson did absolutely nothing. Looked at him, didn't say nothing, absolutely nothing. He told him 4 times, shut the fuck up.
Okay, just watch the F-bomb. The algorithm's really sensitive.
Yeah,
it's all good.
And that's the guy that you want. That's another Karl Anthony Towns.
Okay. But to be fair, Towns bought back at Draymond twice now.
What else was he going to do? What else was he
No,
gonna?
well, he could have did with Jaren and did
he
and just
didn't
kept it moving.
he didn't hard foul him. He never hard fouled him. It's been known how Draymond feels about Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns could have flagrant fouled him. He could have did over. He's not doing that. And then when you're saying that the team after the game, everybody was hugging Draymond Green, I take that as they don't really rock with Karl Anthony Towns.
Mm.
That's how I take it. I take that his teammates is kind of fed up with him anyway. And this is just it's just reached a point. So
Copy.
it's
So
time
who
to
you?
get it's time to get rid of this dude.
I know we want Giannis. Me and you are on the same page with Giannis. Like I will never get off the Giannis page, right? Until he's out the league or super old, right? I'm going to stay on that page. But who would you want to trade Towns for?
I'm almost at Snapple territory. Give me a bottle of Snapple for this dude. I'm almost there with Karl Anthony Towns because this dude, oh my God, everything about this guy just annoys me. He's always just bitching about something to the referees. Even when he scores, he's complaining.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Shut up.
Yeah, I did a show earlier talking about that. Like he needs to stop complaining to the ref. Like it's not helping your cause. Like I remember one game he was so fed up with the refs, like he just stopped playing basketball. He was just focused on trying to prove the refs wrong, and you're not going to win like that.
And then the dumb fouls, like
yeah, that too.
He will just commit the stupidest fouls, like the most ignorant fouls, and then look like, what? You called that? Yeah.
Right.
That's just, oh my God, I can't stand this guy. I really can't stand him. And this was a departure because I thought it was a good trade. I thought him for Julius was a good trade. But you just traded one headache for another. That's all it was. That's really all it was. You just traded one headache for another.
But was Julius really a headache for the front office?
Julius had to go because he was the guy, and then Brunson came, and he was no longer the guy. And he couldn't handle that. And he had to go. Because
they were all down. CAA is a mafia, so I don't know how much trouble he could have been. And then he signed a deal for 3 years, $33 million. I'm thinking that's all he wanted? That's it? He just wanted $33 million? And who's having a better year right now between him and Towns?
Him. But he wouldn't be having that year if he was on the Knicks because, again, he was getting the MVP chats at the foul line and all that. Now Brunson was getting it. And he could not deal with that. He couldn't deal with it. He couldn't.
Okay.
That's my opinion. I'm not saying that that's fact. That's just my opinion. Just the body language and everything I don't think Julius could have handled that for a whole season.
Yeah, he said he had to smoke weed in order to cope in New York. I'm like, damn. It's like that. You got to turn to drugs, man, and then admit it on air. Like that. I don't know. I mean, I hear you, right? Because here's another thing too, right? When we talk about Karl Anthony Towns and my issue with Towns, but my issue, well, I'm not gonna say I have an issue. I'm gonna say I feel like this team was not constructed for Brunson and Towns. I felt like they did a deal because they felt like they had to, because they probably didn't think they could get Towns. But you got to structure the team around your star players. Like one of the things I said on another show, I'm not sure if you heard it, but I said everybody else needs to play defense. Like if you're going to have Towns and Brunson, everybody else got to play. You can't have nobody else that don't play no defense, right? No other liabilities because there's already a stretch with these two. They're a pick and roll nightmare. I would just put them in pick and roll every single play. If I got another ball handler, because Brunson always goes on the weak link, pick and roll that all day. Towns going to get in foul trouble. So it's like, I feel like they definitely got to make it. If they're going to stick with Towns and Brunson and that's the guys, they're going to have to make moves around them. So that's why I thought Jaren Jackson would be a better fit to take the pressure off of Towns defensively. So Towns could, be more of a power forward on defense, but I don't even know if that's the right solution, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know at this point.
I
I'm
would
kind
rather
of
have OG than Jaren Jackson, and that's
okay.
just yeah, he's a little undersized, but I'd rather have OG.
What about moving Mikal and Mitch for Jaren Jackson and keeping OG? So now you have OG, Towns, and Jackson. That's also another option.
Then what's going to happen with Karl Anthony Towns? You think Karl Anthony Towns is going to be? That's less shots for him. So you think that's going to make him happier?
I don't know. I mean, you know what? What I get from Towns, I mean, we're not in the locker room, right? So we don't know what was said in the locker room. But what he says in public kind of bothers me too, because he's always on this like I'm selfless type vibe. Like I don't mind. Like he said before, because he went to Kentucky, he played in a platoon system. He didn't play a lot of minutes in Kentucky, so that's why his stats wasn't that great. And I feel like he kind of doesn't want to be the guy. Like he screams passiveness. Like, for example, yesterday, Brunson gets hurt, right? Where's the aggression? Where's the give me the ball? How often do you see Towns go like this with his hands in the air, give me the ball?
Yeah,
Don't
but
see it.
that's just a contradiction, though. He does want to be the guy. He just doesn't act like he wants to be the guy. But he does. He does feel like my talent warrants me being the guy.
I don't know.
But his actions don't warrant it. His defense definitely doesn't warrant it. The dumb fouls doesn't warrant it. The constant complaining. I'm telling you right now, I think a lot of his teammates can't stand it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a possibility. I don't know. It's a possibility. Definitely a possibility. Because the way they dapped up Draymond, it looks weird. It looks weird.
It don't look weird to me. They don't like that dude. That don't look weird.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm
just right. So I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like it has to be some dissension there because clearly this guy doesn't like Draymond, and he just yelled in his face, and y'all like, yo, what's up, bro? Yo, I'm gonna see you at the rib shop later. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know, man. It's not looking good, man. I'm doing a show tomorrow called the Knicks in 10 Show. So and I'm gonna break down the last 10 games. And it's alarming what I'm seeing. It's really alarming what I'm seeing. And
it's early. I mean,
okay.
The Knicks have a chance to turn it around. It is early. The team is going through a bad stretch. I get it. I'm not going to jump off a cliff because they're going through a bad stretch. But I think if you got rid of Karl Anthony Towns, I think that would help. And again, I know there's going to be a lot of people saying, well, then what are you going to replace him with?
Right.
I hear you, and I'm going to say this, and I know you might not agree with it, but look, you got Mitch and you got Huck 40. Rotate them. Huck 40 can't be any more of a liability than Karl Anthony Towns is. He just can't be.
Man, that brother, he look like he don't know what he's doing at times, bro. I'm gonna keep it real.
All right, and Karl Anthony Towns looks like he knows what he's doing on defense.
But his defense is not even the problem. It's the fouls. It's the fouls. The fouls are the problem.
But that's part of the defense.
Because once he gets in trouble, then he can't. Now right. I can't be aggressive.
Right. So that is part of the defense.
Right. Yeah. 100%.
Look, I hear you. And again, when the Knicks got Karl Anthony Towns, I thought it was a really good move. I thought the pick and roll with him and Brunson would be really good, but
no pick and roll. Why is that?
And not only that, again, I don't think people vibe with this guy. I really don't. I don't think the dudes on the team vibe with him. And chemistry is a lot. And when you're winning, it's one thing, but when you're losing, you start to see, cracks in the veneer. And yeah, I think it's time to cut losses with Karl Anthony Towns. That deal should have got done with Giannis. They should have gave Milwaukee Karl Anthony Towns, his father, uh,
Damn.
his
You gonna throw the man
girlfriend,
dad in it? Oh my God.
everybody else, y'all get out of here. That deal should have been done. I don't know what. And you know something, ever since Leon Rose took over the Knicks, from what I heard, he made it clear he wanted to get either Derek Booker or Karl Anthony Towns or both of them,
Right.
from day one. So,
That might have been a better fit. Booker with Towns, I could see that working better.
I'm not
From a chemistry perspective, I'm not saying you can't win with Brunson at time. I'm just saying, like, because Booker plays defense, he's a 2 guard, though he plays a little point guard, but he's not really a point guard. And so now I feel like it'll be a better cohesion between them, because you don't got to really hide Booker on nobody. He can guard whoever. He may not get the toughest assignments, but Booker plays defense. That's one thing I've been telling you right now. Believe it or not. Yeah, he can guard his assignment. He don't need nobody to save him, right? So I think that would be but that's what I'm saying. Like, the Knicks, I don't believe, put this team around Brunson and I don't think that they really did. I don't think that they did the best job of that. I think they thought they could get Towns only in that moment, so they struck while the iron was hot.
I disagree. I don't think that the team was constructed on paper bad. I don't think it's a bad construction. I just think that
but is it a championship construction? That's what I'm only care about. I don't give a damn about being the best in the East. I'm talking about, are we going to win this title?
Okay, so with Brunson as your point guard, the only guy that makes sense, if you're talking about championships, the only guy that makes sense is Giannis.
Well, yeah, we know that.
But anybody else that you put in there, are they a championship team?
I don't even know who the hell else to put in there now. I can't even think it.
That's what I'm saying. So with Brunson as your guy, and really Brunson is, to me, he's set up to be the leader, but not the guy.
Okay.
And I think that's what's going on also, where Karl Anthony Towns should be the best player on the team, but Brunson is even though Brunson's the guy, Karl Anthony Towns should be the best player, and he's nowhere in the vicinity of the best. The best player
Towns don't got the mind state to be the best, bro.
No,
he don't got it.
No, he
doesn't. It's a certain mind state. Like, this is why I like Wemby. This is why I know Wemby, if he don't get hurt, Wemby gonna be the best player in the world. You know why? Because he thinks he's the best player in the world right now. I'm the best player in the world, and I ain't scared to say that.
Yeah,
I don't want the I love Brunson, but the Mr. Miyagi, peaceful guy, I want to kill you. I don't like you. I need that mentality.
I don't know if he's so peaceful. I don't know.
No, he is. No. Are they on their podcast? Listen, they on their. I'm not going to listen to me.
Well,
I listen to the podcast.
Whoa. First of all, don't get me started on that.
But listen, no, but I'm saying, I'm telling you, if you listen to the amount of bigging up they do of opposing players, Tyrese Halliburton and all these guys, I don't like that.
Well, I don't think, and this is just my opinion. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I don't think any players that have championship aspirations should be doing podcasts during the season. That's just
I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Opinion.
I agree. I can see that. Yeah.
Your focus should be, you should have a singular focus, and I don't think worrying about doing a podcast, even if you got time off, I don't think that should be. You do that shit after the season on your own time. I don't even watch their podcast, so I can't tell you because I don't watch it for that reason.
No,
I think you should be doing a podcast.
I watch it, but I don't watch like when they do these weird, I'm not gonna say weird interviews. When they don't do basketball interviews, I don't watch that. But like if they interview another player or something like that, I watch it. Because I love basketball. That's what I'm into. I'm in it for basketball. That's it. I don't want to hear no other crazy stories about, I want to hear basketball stuff. Like when Dolan was on there, I listened to it. When they got certain people on there, I listen to it. But they're too friendly, man. I'm telling you. It has to be I need to beat you, and Ant-Man's learning that because Ant-Man was bigging up SGA and saying he wasn't the face of the league. But Ant-Man, because he's young, he's learning like, okay, I gotta be a little bit more cutthroat. I can't be so congratulatory of the opponents.
I hear you, but is Oklahoma City a cutthroat team? Is their leader a cutthroat guy?
He's cold. He's cold-blooded. He's
not cutthroat though.
He's not cutthroat. No, I wouldn't say cutthroat, but he's not going to say. But he's not going to say.
No.
But he ain't going to say Ant-Man is the best. He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. SGA won't say another man is the best. He would not do that.
Okay, but he's not cutthroat either. He's not. I want to kill everybody. He's not. I want to be the best player in the league. He doesn't give off those vibes to me.
I disagree with that. I don't know about that. I think he gives off those vibes. I think he that dude. I think he knows that. I think he knows that.
Okay.
I'm not saying he's cocky. I'm not saying you got to be cocky and all of that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that competitive edge, it's no town. Like I said, towns don't call for the ball. Like big men call for the ball.
So let me ask you a question.
Call for the ball. Go ahead.
Let's say you're right that SGA has that competitive edge. Do you think that filters down to the rest of his teammates? Do you see that in his other teammates?
I think that's part of the problem because they're so young that they still got developing to do, right?
Yeah, but they won a championship. They won a championship with the mentality, the anti-mentality of what you're talking about.
I disagree, bro. I mean, I feel like you got Hartenstein, who's not no pushover.
But he's not a killer either.
He's not a killer, but he's not a pushover. Lou Dort, Lou Dort is not a nice guy either. You feel what I'm saying? Caruso, he's riding, but believe it or not, just because his name's Caruso, you think, okay, they got dudes, like they had the elements on that team to take them over the top on top of having the MVP. Like that's what you need to win a championship. We don't got that. So that's why the Giannis trade is important.
So you don't think Josh Hart is tough?
Josh Hart is tough, but I
think you selling Brunson a little short. I think Josh Hart plays hard and
he plays hard. Yeah, player. I'm not going to take away from Josh. I like Josh Hart.
I think Deuce, even though Deuce is undersized, and I would trade him for some size, but I think Deuce is I think he's a tough-minded player.
Yeah, I mean,
to play in New York and to play in New York at a high level, you have to have some sort of toughness about you.
All right. It's just like you see how Atlanta's built. Like if Brunson had them Atlanta dudes around him, everybody else 6'9", we all shoot threes, we all play defense. I think that would be a better complement to what Brunson brings to the table. What we got on New York is, like you said, you got Deuce McBride. Then you want to play Deuce McBride with Brunson and Kolek.
Yeah.
And you think that you're going to win with that. Yeah, no, Brunson needs to be with Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, and he needs to be with guys like that.
I would put Kolek, Deuce, all these little 6'1" dudes would be in trades.
Right. Give me some size.
You got to have some size.
Right. So that's why I'm saying. So like, if this team was built around Brunson, I think that some of the things we're seeing wouldn't be here. I don't feel like they built the team around Brunson. I'm keeping it real. I don't. And when they made the Towns trade, I felt like it was just the best name available.
And Mitch has got to go. I'm sorry to tell you, but
see, the only problem, right?
You can't play him.
You can play him, but I'm saying the only problem with your request for trading Mitch and Town, you don't got somebody to get me. That's the only thing that you lacking in your point.
No,
You got to give me somebody.
Well, if you're gonna keep Towns, and it looks like they're going to keep him, then I mean, this thing would, and I understand it. I understand with regulating Mitch's minutes because this dude could walk on the court and hurt himself. I get it, but that can happen in the playoffs too. And then what?
Exactly. And that's my worst fear.
So I get it, but then you're going to wait till the playoffs, and then you get hurt in the playoffs. Now all of that was for nothing. So why don't you just go ahead and play this guy? Now I just,
And then you're losing games in the process where he could have helped you win.
Right. So I'm just, play him.
I agree. Yeah.
Or
We
get
agree.
rid of
We
him.
agree. We
Either
agree
play
on a
him or
lot.
Get rid of him.
Yeah, we agree on a lot. There's a couple of things we don't agree on, but
Yeah, that Jared Jackson take care of it.
yeah, we didn't agree on the Jaren Jack. But I mean, I think it would be better for a better fit for what we need around. See, I'm trying to think of, all right, who could I help to help Brunson, and who could I help to help Towns? That's how I'm thinking, because I know you don't like to hear it, but Towns ain't going nowhere, and so you got to build around these guys.
Right, but what I'm saying is, how does he help Towns? He takes shots from Towns. He's not helping him on the boards. So how is he really helping Towns?
Just on the defensive end, just to give him like a Aaron Gordon type of dude
but he's away from the bat. But if the offensive guy keeps him away from the basket, then how is he really helping him? And he's not going to help him from committing stupid fouls. He's not going to help him with that. So, because Paul Anthony Towns will commit a stupid foul on the ball boy. So
Right.
It doesn't matter. You're not going to. Jared Jackson is not going to mask Cat's deficiencies. He's not.
Right, man. But look, man, I let you rap for a while, man. I'm getting ready to shut it down. So I appreciate the call, Ice Water.
Yep.
Great talking with you, even when we disagree, man. I let you rock.
Yeah, stop talking to those Warrior dudes.
No, that's my man. No, I know him. Like he's not a troll. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I know him. So all right, I'll holler back at you.
Man. Appreciate it.
All right. How's it going, caller? State your name. Where you calling from? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
How's it going, Rock, man? I appreciate that super chat from the other night, man. Big time
yeah.
salute.
Yeah. Oh, yo, you know what? Of course, we on board with the Giannis thing, and that makes sense. But I'm just like I was telling you the other time, I'm still on board with you about Triple J, man. And I hear what people are saying, because truly speaking, I need to watch some games. I haven't really watched full games of them. I've just seen clips. But the thing
Right.
is, what people not realizing, it's not always just looking at the player as he is on the team he's with. You got to remember who his point guard is. So just take him off of that team and put him with us. He fits in with us. Remember I told you about the handle, the perimeter shooting, the shot
Right.
blocking. If you got him at power forward and Mitch in the middle, ain't nobody scoring down low that easy anymore.
Right. I agree. That's what I was trying to tell him, but he didn't. I don't know. He didn't want to see it that way.
Yeah, they don't understand fit. It's all about fit. When somebody it looks one way on one team, and they're gonna look totally different on another team.
Right.
But tonight, man, Kolek, Cat, Yabusele, man, they defensive liabilities, brother.
Exactly.
And Cat is a momentum killer, man. No matter what he doing, man, on defense, he could block shots, but he's terrible his decision making. He always put his hand in where it's not supposed to go, and always turn into a foul.
Right.
Did you see that play that Draymond tripped him, and then he went to the line and he missed a free throw? Did you see the disgust that was on Brunson's face?
Yeah.
You could tell they don't
Yeah.
rock together, man.
You know, I don't want to believe it, but when I see things like, Brunson's there with the sad look on his face, and then they all walking across the court and they dapping up the opposing team, like that has to mean something. Like you literally they just yelled a minute ago in each other's faces, and y'all go embrace them. I wouldn't want teammates like that. I'm keeping it real.
Yeah, Draymond just came on the beach, flexed his muscles. Cat was on the picnic with his girl. He kicked sand in his face and took his girl and walked off and dapped him up before he left.
Oh my God,
that's what it looked like.
It's wild to me. And then Cat, like, I don't know, man. I see the 20 rebounds.
Yeah.
You can't say he was lazy tonight, but he just didn't look like the best player on the floor. And that to me is always problematic.
He's not offensively intelligent. Okay, somebody like Draymond is always trying to get the ball from you. Back him down, keep your back to him, turn around, shoot a fadeaway a fadeaway turnaround. Get him each and every time. I can hit that.
Right.
I can hit that. Learn some footwork, man. I mean, he never throws fakes. Easy. I could show him a few moves, man. I mean, what kind of staff they got? They don't have big man development.
They got Mark Bryan there. Mark Bryan is there. He's supposed to be the one doing that.
Yeah, but Mark Bryan was never a scorer though.
That's a whole nother damn.
I remember Mark Bryan when he used to play in the Suns.
Yo, you know what? I try to be I try to be fair, man, but y'all be dropping some good points. I'm like, damn.
Yo,
that is true.
Man. I go back.
No, I remember him too. Yeah, he's not a bucket. I'm like, damn, how you teaching buckets, but you didn't get buckets? Like,
right.
I got you.
Yo, we can't go in the streets and you teach me how to be a stick-up kid if you was a nerd in school. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It don't work.
It don't work like that. So yeah, oh man,
Yo, he need to spend a summer with Olajuwon or Mikal or
we got
Tim
Patrick
Duncan.
there though. Why Patrick can't get that position?
Patrick is Patrick working for the organization? He's not connected with them though.
Yeah, he was an ambassador last year, and I didn't hear that he wasn't with them no more.
Only one I know for sure is working for them is Allen Houston.
No, Ewan was an ambassador.
Oh, really?
He was an ambassador. Yeah, last season he was. That's why he was at all the games. And they were saying they bought him to mentor Towns, but I don't know how that's going. I never see him and Towns together.
I never do either.
I don't know.
No, I'm
man.
talking about but I'm talking about putting him with the footwork monsters. Mikal, Dream, and Tim Duncan. They had that footwork down pat, man.
Yeah. Hold on. Is there something crazy going on in the chat? I know I'm not supposed to be looking in the chat. I see people talking about crazy stuff. If any mods in the chat, man, we gotta moderate. I don't know what's going on in there.
Oh, they going at this dude from Detroit.
Oh yeah, no, I see him calling. I'm not letting him on the line. Nah, this is not his night, bro. I'm good. He showed me his hand. I see him calling up. Yeah, we not doing the Detroit tonight, man. This Nick. The only person I brought up was my man Big Dog Talk Sport. I know him. He's not a troll,
Well, let me say something to him in case he was wondering, because I seen these two dudes arguing on YouTube before. Who's better, Brunson or Cade? Who would you rather have? I looked at that game tonight. Cade is a better distributor of the ball. That's it. But Brunson got more variety in his individual offense, as far as getting those shots and making shots.
Yeah, the bag is Brunson. Cade is size.
Right.
And athleticism. It's not a bag. He's just big and he's fast.
Right.
It's not a bag. It's like LeBron. LeBron, one of the greatest ever, but there's the size. LeBron ain't got a bag like that.
He never had no bag. That's why he can't be the GOAT. Oh, don't let me start on LeBron.
Yeah, that's a whole nother that's a whole nother conversation.
Gassing everybody up. Oh, he was up here and everybody else is down here. Come on, man, stop.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
that's
yeah.
it.
I'm gonna go in on when you doing that NBA show. You said on Saturday morning. I'm gonna
On
go in on
Saturday,
LeBron, man.
Saturday morning, I will be doing the NBA show. I'm looking at early though. Probably 10 o'clock. I'm looking because football's on
Yeah.
and then the game come on later and I gotta do a post game show. So I'm probably gonna do it early, get it out the way, and then from there I'm gonna experiment with the time. But I just wanna, cause you know what it is. I want to bring them NBA dudes in and trap them
Mm-hmm.
and give them that work.
Damn.
That's what I want to do.
Okay. I wish I was sitting there right next to you, man. We make a kill box right there. Anybody coming with some
Yep.
nonsense? Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Yeah, I just not in the mood for Detroit tonight. Nah, I'm not. Yeah, we not doing Detroit tonight. I'll get you next time, Detroit. Just be respectful in the chat, brother. We'll get to you. Just like Miami. Miami can't call a show until Miami loses, and then he calls a show. Because he only pops up when we lose. I don't like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Play the game fair.
Yeah. Do something first and then call and talk junk
Right.
about the Knicks.
Yeah. You wait for
Don't
the
do
Knicks
that
to
yet.
lose and call up. Yeah, I'm not doing that tonight.
These teams like the little brother that be talking mess, and then the big brother take him outside and school him. And then he go
Right.
in the house mad and not talk to you for a week.
Right. Yeah. Listen, man, we having a bad moment right now. It's still early. I would never say the season's over, but when I do my Knicks in 10 show tomorrow, the number I'm pulling through the numbers. We're gonna look at the number. We're gonna analyze where we are, and hopefully the coaches is doing the same. And I know they are, and they can turn it around. But we got to get some height. Like we just too small, bro. We need height, man. Then he tried to do the no center lineup, that failed, and I'm like, yeah, we need size, bro.
I got a question for you. All the stuff that Cat was going through with Draymond tonight, and everybody else was shooting good, and then Cat making mistakes and killing the momentum. Yo, you think we could have won that game if we had Hawk Porty start and Cat wasn't in the game?
The only problem is Draymond might have got him. I'm not sure if he would have got him with the mind games, but them veteran tricks, boy, because that's the only thing is just Draymond. Draymond is my concern, trying to do some antics on REL, and is he really built for that? I don't know. I didn't ever watch him in Germany, so I don't know what his experience is like. But Draymond and Jimmy, those guys, you can't underestimate. I knew this game would be tough. In fact, this was the game I knew we were going to lose. I didn't think we would lose the other game. Maybe the Phoenix one to the Suns, but I thought we would beat Sacramento. So I don't know. It would have been interesting. It would have been interesting, but Mitch should have played, to be honest, though. I mean, it's not like he did much last night. He only played 19 minutes. Why he couldn't give us another 19 minutes tonight?
That's what I was thinking. Because because ain't no way Draymond could deal with him the way he rebounds and how big he is.
Yeah,
Draymond
Mitch ain't going for that. Yeah, Mitch ain't going for that.
Draymond was licking his chop when he seen Cat, because Cat is all in his feelings. He's like Ralph Tresvant. He missing sensitivity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo, man, Cat could be so great, like so much greater than what he is if he just focused on the game and just didn't look at the refs. Like if he just really focused on this craft,
and he became stoic.
Yeah, like this. You know what? I can't control it. Let me just do me.
Yeah,
because he has a lot of talent, but
he do.
It just at times it just doesn't look right. Like you're supposed to be the best player on the floor, and it's like OG Anunoby took that from you tonight. Like OG was getting to the cup. I'm like, damn, OG, he was working hard out there. I'm like, this is what we need from you, OG.
Right. And remember, that's what I said. They did what they were supposed to do. Those two wings, him and Bridges, they did what they normally do. Bridges was cutting, and he was going to the cup using his size and his strength. But that's why the game was so close.
That's why I was clear. Yep, 100%. My only knock on Bridges is the fourth quarter. He took one shot towards it. I'm like, nah, yo, give me the ball. That's what I'm saying. Like the selflessness comes in. Like you got it. I'm not saying that you got to be too aggressive or too selfish. But at some point, if you know you nice like that, yo, give me the goddamn ball. What are we doing? I'm torching these. They only miss one shot. Give me the ball. Like, where's that at? Where's that at? I don't see it.
A good perimeter defender like Draymond, you don't start on the outside and work your way
Yeah.
down because he could disrupt that. You start in the post real quick, flash, give him the ball right there where you got the advantage on a scale where you taller than him. You just go up or get fouled by him. That's it.
Yep. 100%, man. Man, man. You know what, man? It's a tough night, but we'll
why
be
we
all
know
right.
that we're not NBA players? Why we know this and they don't know that?
That's what I'm saying. Like somebody know it, but for whatever reason, they're not applying it, and that's a problem. That's a problem, bro. Cause like I'm watching the game. You know, I got my 82 night. I study the game, bro. Like Maxine watched me. She like, damn, like you just taking all these notes. I'm like, yo, I study the game of basketball. I can go quarter by quarter and tell you this, that, and the third, what I noticed, why this, like that the no center lineup. I thought it was terrible, a terrible idea, and it yielded no results. So, you know, the coaches know it.
Right.
They know it, but hey, man, is it the players are not executing what the coaches are saying? Is it, you know, what is it? Is it? I don't know, man. I mean, it's just hard to watch because, you know, I understand it's early, but this can get bad really quick. Like if you continue to lose games that you should win. I'm not saying tonight is an example of that because we didn't have Brunson and we're terrible on the road against 500 and above teams. But like if you're losing games like the Sacramento game more consistently, that could be a problem.
Right. That's the one thing about Tibbs will jump all over them, man, for this, man. And Mike Brown's more of a politician, a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? He want to be friendly with everybody. That's the problem.
Yeah, screw that, you know. And then like I said it on the show. I'm not sure you listened to the show I did before this, but Dan Gilbert told Mike Brown in Cleveland to not, go at LeBron, to not really. So when Mike Brown was in Cleveland, he didn't go at LeBron at all. He didn't ever say anything to him, So he has I heard some stories that like one time they said I think this was Cleveland, like LeBron walked into the huddle, grabbed the clipboard, wrote up his own play and left and left it, and the whole team just left, and in the middle of Mike Brown deliberating, I don't know how true that is, but I don't know, man.
He full of himself, man.
But one last question before I let you go, right? Because there's a couple of people who just called, but if does the term collaboration bother you? Like they keep saying that Mike Brown, he's a collaborator. Like realistically, what does that mean? Why does he need to collaborate? Is collaboration like you coaching with him? Like you calling plays from the front office? What is the depths of these? Because I hear that, and they say that Tibbs wasn't collaborating, but Tibbs is, he was a good coach. So was it like y'all were trying to change what Tibbs wanted to do philosophically wise? But you guys are not coaches. So what do you think about because that's what my concern is for the collaboration, right? I don't really know to what extent it is, but yeah.
I think they're talking about with the players. If the players see something and they have opinion on something that they can improve the situation, they suggest it and he doesn't listen. He's stuck in his ways, whereas he doesn't implement anything new. But I think it's good if you are collaborating because you know why? Life is always changing, the league is constantly changing, and everything
Okay.
changing from situation to situation. That's why you can't see everything.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
accept
like
it,
if me and you walking down the street and you see your nemesis, and then for some reason y'all get in a fight, and y'all going at it, and he getting the best of me. I say, and if I whisper to you, I say, "You okay?" I seen the dude fight before. He can't deal with lefties, so go southpaw on him. You know what I'm saying? If you don't take that advice,
right.
you may continue to lose the fight. But now, if I seen him fall to a southpaw before, to your advantage to go southpaw so you could deal better with him.
Right. 100%. Nah,
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
All right, man. I
All right, bro.
appreciate you.
Saturday morning, I hope cause yeah, I got some things to say about what you call the King. If you coming on Saturday morning,
Yeah, I'm come up with some topics. That's the game plan. I got to talk with Maxine because it's another show that she wants to collaborate on. So I figured it'd be good to talk about the NBA. And so yeah, you'll see it. Just look for it on the live. I'll schedule it beforehand. So
they
so
say he
you'll
was
see it.
talking about. They say he's trying to talk behind AR back, saying trade AR, but then questioned about it. He said no, I didn't.
Ah man. Yeah, that might be. If nothing else come up, we may talk about that. It's a lot.
It's
See, with the
crazy.
NBA, it's a lot of directions you can go.
Yeah, a
But
lot.
yeah. So I got to narrow it down how we gonna do it. But yeah, we gonna do it. Yep.
It's gonna be a
Yep.
wild show if you do. Okay.
Gonna be wild. Yep.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right,
man.
bro.
Salute. I
Good luck.
appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Final call for calls. I'm gonna do an express round because I do gotta get up early for the morning show. But Daniel, honestly, man. Man, I like you just want the Knicks to win, man, and they don't. Okay, I'm waiting for this brother to call back. Hey, Randall, how's it going, brother?
Hey, what's going on?
Everything all right, man. I let the guys talk a little longer tonight. Guys had to get out on their chest. It's a tough night, so go ahead, brother. I saw you call. I was gonna call you back, but I was hoping that you got the cue and you got it, man. What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
Oh man, another loss tonight. I mean, at time, we looked a little bit better tonight than we did last night, but still, the problem's on defense.
Yeah, but Brunson wasn't there, so it shouldn't the defense have been better because Brunson is this defensive liability. Last time I checked, I remember when we played the Golden State because I journal, right? So the last time we played Golden State, Moses Moody was on smack. He didn't do nothing on Brunson. And tonight, he was an assassin. So let's say Brunson played tonight and Moses Moody did that on him. What would have been the difference? He cooked and Brunson wasn't there. We had all these defenders out there. You got OG, McKell, Deuce McBride. Everybody played defense, right?
Right.
What happened? Saying what happened?
Still lost.
Still lost based on defense, not offense. Defense. So I feel like I got a question. Okay. Why are the Knicks so bad against 500 and above teams on the road? Like we keep losing. We only beat one team, and that one team we beat to me is a little suspect, and that's the Toronto Raptors. So why do we keep losing to these teams?
That's a good question.
I'm just based on like what you've seen. Like, is it they still need time to gel? Maybe we too hard on them. It's only 40 games because it is only 40 games. I mean, if they go 30-10. Well, everybody would be happy.
If you look at it, we halfway through the season.
Right. Yeah. So if they go 31-10, I don't think no one would be mad. Right. So it that could happen theoretically. But I don't know. It's just last year's team was better in these moments. Last year's team wasn't as bad as this year's team is in terms of going up against like good competition. I know we were 0-10 to those three teams, OKC, Boston, but we beat everybody else.
Right.
So but now it's like, Detroit, we lost. We lost to Philadelphia twice. And so it's something that I know regular season isn't the end all be. I know it. It's not. Doesn't mean that we can't beat Detroit in the playoffs. We definitely can beat Detroit in the playoffs. But I'm just saying, like, for us to build something that's stable and something that's consistent, that's what I want to see. Because when you're 1-11, that's not consistency. That
No.
is, you're getting cooked. And if we're good at home, we know we're strong at home, but you got to be decent on the road too. At least 500 on the road. So, yeah. So I don't know, man. But how you feel about Towns? Did Towns do anything? Did Towns show you anything? Because we know Mike Brown, he kind of called him out. Did Towns do anything to make you feel like he avenged himself, or is the rebounding just smoke and mirrors?
Hell, I still feel he's overpaid.
I knew that. I knew he was gonna go there. Damn.
I'm sorry.
So are you on the trade Towns bandwagon, or you just think he's just overpaid and you're like, damn, we got to deal with it?
I am not opposed to trading him during the summer.
Okay, during the summer. Okay. This summer's this is probably going to be the wildest summer because we're going to have way more teams with money this summer and they all want to make moves. So a lot of changes, more than last summer. When we only seen like a lot of guys getting underpaid, like Clarkson and Bill, guys taking less money because there wasn't a lot of money out there. So next year is the best time to be a free agent. Mitchell Robinson, but he has to stay healthy. That's the key.
Yeah, definitely.
So how do you feel about this upcoming Phoenix game? I mean, do you think they will bounce back in the Garden?
I'm hoping so.
I think they have no choice. I think because if you lose it on Phoenix, right? In Phoenix, now you're like, okay, last year we didn't lose more than 3 games in a row, right?
Mm-hmm.
We stat check that. I don't think we lost more than 3 games. I see 3. I know we had at least 3 stretches where we lost 3 games. Nope, I see the first stretch there. Then I see the second stretch here. Then the third stretch came late in the season. So we didn't lose 4 games. So, we gotta maybe they need a team meeting. I don't know. But the way Brunson looked at the end of the game when he was when they were walking back and shaking hands, I think Brunson's gonna play on Saturday.
I'm hoping he does.
Yeah, I think he's gonna play because he was questionable for tonight's game. So, and then really quickly, buzzer beater. I see you asked a good question. Channel member, when is the Knicks and 10 show? That's gonna be tomorrow at 7 p.m. or 9 p.m. It depends if I'm gonna do a night show. The way I feel right now, I'm probably not gonna do a night show tomorrow. I'm just gonna get ready for the NBA Saturday show. Because these Knicks, I mean, what are we talking about? Unless like somebody get traded. Now, if somebody get traded or something like that, then we'll do it. Somebody said we need a team meeting after every game. All right, let me get out of the chat. But I just wanted to answer my man in the chat, Buzzer Beater. Salute to you, Buzzer Beater. But yeah, so I don't know. I thought Shaman was all right. But he of course he went through a little cold spell, but
well, I'm gonna give him
good.
a pass because this is his first game back. So
yeah, he looked good. Yeah, he looked
good.
good. Yeah, he looked good to me. Deuce looked good to me too. It's just Steph Curry got it going in the second half. Got a little bit of turnovers, but no, I think he only had 1 turnover.
I don't have no problem with Deuce tonight.
Yeah, I don't think he turned over the ball. Now we did have some. I was hoping he would
Deuce
call up.
Turned over the ball. What was it?
I got it. I think it was 1 time.
He turned over 3 times.
3?
Yeah.
Am I in the right game? No, I'm in the wrong game. Oh yeah, he did turn over 3. Okay. Because we had somebody at the game, right? J-Town. I was hoping he called in. He was there and he was like giving us the in the arena experience. And he was like, yo, Mikal Bridges was upset with Deuce McBride for some reason. Like he was just angry with Deuce. I'm like, really? he said Towns kept looking at the bench with like this puzzled look on his face, and yeah, he was like just giving us the ins and out as to what was going on. I tried to get him to look at what happened with Draymond. He said at that point he was just playing spades, being funny. I'm like, yo, what happened with Towns and Draymond? He just was like, I was playing spades. So yeah, we had somebody on the grounds tonight, and that's pretty much what he reported. Oh. But any other thoughts, man? I think I'm getting ready to shut it down.
No other thoughts.
I appreciate you, Randall, man. As always, man. I wanted to make sure you get on. I'm glad you called back.
Right.
Because I knew it was late. I didn't want to call you just in case you decided to go to sleep, but I just wanted you to make sure you called back. So
right.
Be good.
All right.
All right, man. Salute, man. We'll talk tomorrow.
Salute.
All right. That's my man, Randall, man. Yeah, I think we're gonna shut it down. Tough game, bro. It's I don't know, man. Tonight just it just was one of those weird nights to me. I felt like the first quarter is what really got me mad because I was hyped. Anytime we win the first quarter, coming into this game, we were 12-3. So I'm like, okay, maybe they turned it around. Overall, we're 9-14 against above 500 teams. That is, I don't change it. I don't change the record. So that's my caveat. When I document the record, I keep it the same because I'm not going back and, to me, you are what your record is. So when your record changes, I'm not going to go back in the archives and change it. So that's why if you see some of my stats and they may look different elsewhere, it's not because I'm wrong necessarily. It's because I keep track of it differently. Just like it's like if you look on Basketball Reference, right, and you look at offensive rating, it's going to look, or even defensive rating, you might see a different number between Basketball Reference and NBA.com is because they use different ways of tracking it. Like, for example, NBA.com will give you the exact percentage. They'll tell you somebody shot 35.4%, where ESPN just automatically rounds up. So, different stats have different, criteria. So that's why the numbers look different sometimes. But let me see. On the way out, oh, my man, Business Bug said my dedication. I appreciate you, man. Yo, honestly, I love talking about the Knicks, and I'm a vampire. Yeah, and I got to get up early, though. But I love talking about the Knicks, so that's why I'm still here. I got to try to put something together for tomorrow's show because I know Maxine, she's out of it right now. So we should be live. Now, if we're not live at 9, I'll see you later on that day for whatever reason. But more than likely, we'll be live by 9. I appreciate you guys, man. Listen, y'all. Thank you for rocking with me tonight, man. This is all I got for you. I gotta record a game review after this as well, so be on the lookout for that. And I got a lot more in store, man. So that's all I got for you guys tonight. And until next time, as always, hold on, let me get my soundboard, man. You know how we do this, yo. Let's go, Knicks.